Hi everyone, just wanted to hop on and show you Miss Indy here. I know you guys might be starting to get tired of seeing her. I can't stop taking videos of her. She's just so precious. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys her new pacifier. She does, one of the things I love about this kit is that she can take a modified passy, which is awesome, because you guys saw the snafu that happened when I tried to magnetize the pacifier for my Tracy kit. And the other thing too, as I think I demonstrated, is she can take both of her thumbs, which is really cool. And her hands do look different. Like this one is, sorry, it's a little hard to do this with one hand, and not using my tripod at the moment. I really get annoyed with that thing sometimes because it's always like shifting. It doesn't seem to hold I need to get a better one. Anyway, don't mean to bore you guys with information about the tripod. And then here is her other thumb, which you can see is more of a closed fist. So it's just really, really cool that she is able to take her thumb. So super cute. And then today on my lunch break, I had to go to the dentist this morning, and the appointment was like super fast. I was like in and out of there in 30 minutes, but I had more time blocked off on the calendar. So I decided to go to Target, and because I could not find for the life of me any of the modified pacifiers that we had bought for a couple of my daughter's Paradise Galleries babies. So anyway, so I went to Target and purchased this super cute nuke one. And it's funny with the passies, neither of my kids really use the passy, but I do think that they can help the baby look more realistic because otherwise the baby is just literally kind of not moving, and I think it also helps the baby to look more content. So I know they're very popular, but I went ahead and modified this one. So, and I know those of you veteran YouTubers are like, yeah, this is like so basic and elementary, but I just want to show you what I did. I went ahead and just snipped off the end and kind of trimmed the corners a little bit too, so that it would fit Indy's mouth. And then it's like super easy. You just kind of push and pop it in there, and there she is. And she just looks like so curled up and content right now. It's just like she's taking a nap. And a lot of babies when they nap do like to have a passy. And as a parent, one of the things that you learn is if the baby has a passy during while they're sleeping, and they're used to having one when they're sleeping, inevitably that passy is going to fall out. And the baby's going to cry and look for it. So I think that's why I really never had my kids use the pacifier, because I didn't want it to become something they were dependent on. And then, like, heaven forbid, what if we didn't have one on hand, or they lost theirs, or, would wake up in the middle of the night crying because they couldn't find their pacifier. So anyway, that's why my kids never were big passy users. But I do think that they're really cute, and it really fits Indy very, very well. And I'll go ahead and show you guys like a side view of her. You can see it fits really, really well. And it's interesting, I was looking at some of the different brands that they have out there, because they have Nuke, there's Avent, there are all these different passy brands. And I really like the Nuke ones, because if you can see the shape, it is a little bit curved. So it just fits the baby's face so much better. So that is something that, I have noticed, and why I kind of gravitate to the Nuke brand. But I think it also depends on the baby, and, some faces may be better for certain brands. You just kind of have to see with your baby. But yeah, I have just been so happy with this little one. She, I'm not thinking too much about the vinyl torso anymore. I do not regret just kind of leaving her cloth body. She is very, very snuggly, and she has been getting lots of cuddles since she's gotten home and and been assembled. And last night I was just watching and catching up with some of my favorite YouTube channels, and I was just holding her. I haven't painted in a couple of days, and I definitely want to get back to painting again. Working on the Gemma kit that I've been working on, and I've been continuing to fix the Tracy kit. So that is actually almost all done. Definitely a boo-boo baby, but like I mentioned in my last video, I will give that baby to a friend, and hopefully she will love him and give him a good home. So yeah, but I just wanted to show you guys Indy, and you know, she's really sweet, and she just looks so content in this sleeper. I'm like, there's so many outfits I want to try on her, but I'm also sort of reluctant to change her out of this too. And you know, one thing I was noticing looking around the nursery today is I really don't have boy reborns. Like I want more. You know, I actually really love the boy babies I see on some of the other channels. Like, yeah, like I love My Little Tulip and Don't Worry Reborn Collective's boy babies, and I know they kind of gravitate more towards the boys. But yeah, but it made me kind of think about this today, because I do have like a lot of cute boy baby clothes, but I only have one boy baby, and I don't have a newborn size boy baby at that. So my Connor is a 0 to 3 month, and sometimes can wear 3 to 6 months. He's a big boy. So, but he is my only boy right now. Well, I guess, you know, I should also count Aaron, who is my sugar sculpt. He is also a boy as well, but that's it. I just have 2 boys out of all the reborns. The 7 that I have purchased, and then I have the 5 that I've painted. There are only 2 boys out of that whole group. So so that is something that I do want to change. I would like to get a couple more boys to balance out the collection. So I was thinking about that today, but yeah, I don't know if I can do this. If I can, I just want to show you what she looks like curled up in my arms. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. It's really, really hard to hold the phone, but she is very, very cuddly. Like, the newborn size is nice because you can literally just hold in one arm. And the other thing that I did with her was here, let me put her back. Yeah, she's so snuggly. The other thing I did with her was just, you know, as I was holding her last night, I held her kind of against my chest, and then kind of, you know, turned her head so her head was like to the side, and I just remember holding my own kids when they were babies that way, and they would sleep just like right on your chest. It was like, that's like the best. That's like one of my very favorite things from that newborn phase. So yeah, so I don't know, I'm kind of like really drawn to the newborns right now, and I don't know if it's partly because, you know, my kids were both pretty big when they were born. My daughter was almost 10 pounds. My son was almost 9 pounds. So they were both big babies, and, you know, they both did wear newborn size for a little bit. My daughter, truthfully, she only wore newborn size for like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks before we moved her to 0 to 3. And even then, it was only because we had bought these clothes and we wanted her to have some photos wearing them, because otherwise I felt like such a waste. But yeah, so anyway, but I'm really, really liking how curled up these newborn sculpts are, and it's just fun. Like, it's, you know, this phase of the babyhood, for me at least, went way too fast with my 2 kids. So it's just really fun to get to experience that all over again with these wonderful reborn dolls. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I have too much more to say on the modified, the pacifier topic, but yeah, just to say I just got this at Target, and I think it looks wonderfully realistic. Like, I think you definitely, you look at this baby and, you know, you see a real baby. It does not look like a doll. It looks really realistic. So, oh, and I mentioned this in my comment video for when I changed Indy into her first outfit, because I was messaging with Emily on Facebook today, and she did share that the 0 to 3 month dress did fit Indy well when she had the vinyl torso on. If you recall, the vinyl torso, it does kind of, you know, the belly does protrude out a little bit, and I think gives her a little bit more width on the shoulders. So it's just something I wanted to share in case those of you guys who who are thinking of getting Indy and thinking about what size clothes would fit her, I would say that if you're planning to use the vinyl torso, you can probably go up to 0 to 3 or 3-month size if it's like Carter's brand, potentially. But I think that Indy is also just this great size where she can kind of go both ways. She can kind of do newborn or 0 to 3 or 3 months, depending on the brand. But I think now for me, as I've had her in cloth body, you know, she for me is a true newborn size. Like this sleeper from Petite Lem is definitely a newborn size sleeper. And you can see that even with this, it's plenty roomy enough. It does not feel like it is too small, and that she's like struggling to fit it. This feels like really the perfect size for her. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on and shoot a quick video and say hi to you guys. And I'm so sorry for uploading too many videos at once. I just got really excited about this little one, and I just had a lot to say, I guess, in the last day. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you'll like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.